Hey, how we doing? I'm Andy. This is Spiders, and we've had a bit of a change around. So this video, I'm going to show you what's going on. I've finally got my bug room. It sounds a bit echoey in here, if I'm honest. So I don't know if the mic's picking it up. I hope not. But yeah, so we've had a few change arounds at home. You know, kids have grown up, moved out, one thing and another, and it means now not only do we actually get a bedroom upstairs in the house, which is pretty cool because we haven't had one for what, 3-4 years now. It means that what was our bedroom is now my bug room. So yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit of some footage of me getting the room together and bringing it all to completion, sort of thing. And I'm going to do a little bit of a collection tour because this is the first time I've had everything in one space really well. Certainly for about 3 or 4 years since I moved in with Shell. Like, in all fairness, my collection has more than tripled since I moved in. But yeah, I'm going to shut up, I'm going to get on with it, and I'll show you the footage and I'll see you all at the end. Cheers. So this is the state of play pretty much at the beginning. So we've got one shelf still set up there, lots of bits on the floor, stick insects, and that shelf's been moved. Now that wall there used to have 2 wardrobes and a chest of drawers against it, and there was a king-size double bed right where this chair is. So looking at it now, I really can't believe that we managed to fit everything in. So yeah, both the spider shelves were against this wall, which is, I suppose, the view that most people will be used to from when I've done where I do my intros and everything. So that's all going to be moved. So this shelf is going here. Well, I'm not sure if it's staying there because my plan is to set up a dartboard again on this wall so that I can get some practice in. But I haven't decided if it's going in the empty space that you can see there or if it's going where that shelf is. I'm just a bit worried if I put it there any bounce outs are a bit close to the window. So if so, I'm going to put that there. I have a new shelf arriving tomorrow which will probably go there instead, and then that one will go here, and in this corner here and across this doorway we're going to have the leopard gecko. That's on a big cabinet, so the leopard gecko will come in here, and yeah, she'll sit across there, and I've got a couple of spiders sat on them tanks as well, sat on that unit. So yeah, this is where we're at for now. All the fun and games start when my new shelf arrives tomorrow, and that'll probably be the next bit you're going to see. So the shelving I went for was slightly bigger than the ones I've already got there, 45 by 90 and 180 tall. This time I went for 120 width by 60 depth, and again it's 180 tall, like, but hopefully this will just give me enough space to be able to fit everything on and in the same room without having to start using other parts of the house. So there we have it, all completed, and then it was time to just start filling it up with things. So I was bringing stuff in from the living room, and then as it went on, I sort of got the shelves filled and then had a look and a bit of a think about things and changed things around again. And even the clip where I'm going to show you the collection tour in a little while, things that probably will have changed between me filming that video and this being released anyway, I'd imagine, because yeah, I'm just getting things right, finding the hot spots temperature wise and stuff like that. Right, so here we are. Beware of spiders and other stuff. So to start off, we've got stick insects are on this side and leopard gecko down in the corner. We've got some spiders and some grasshoppers on there, and this is a mix: spiders, scorpions, a few different bits, feeders and roaches at the top there, a few bits on here, and then dipod. So yeah, well happy with it. We're going to start off on this shelf. This is a mix. Things have changed a little bit since filming this. This stuff on the bottom shelf, there's a Bumba Harida and a female Aphonopelma hensi. They've now been shifted, as has everything else here. This is now a male shelf, so that's a pair of king baboons that I've got, both unsexed, the P. muticus. Don't see them out very often. We've got a H. gigas in the tall narrow tub, and then that bigger one is a Balfouri. Now this is like where my grown on slings sort of small juvies are all in these braeplasts, and we've got a range of everything. If I think on, I'll put a list on the screen or try and scroll it across so that you can see, or maybe pause it and have a look. So that's another Balfouri communal. There's two in there. One of them molted the day that we moved things in. This is my Grammostola rosea, and I did make a video of that enclosure when I built it up. And this is my Hamari, recently molted this one about 6 weeks, maybe 2 months ago. And then up here we've got a couple of scorpions, Asian forest scorpions, and I've got my millipedes and the snail. As we move across to the other side, we'll start at the top this time. So this is roaches mainly on the top here. We've got a variety of roaches, hissers, feeders, domino roaches. Death's head in that tall tank is a T. polybotes, Tapachinocenius polybotes female. This is the Hadrurus arizinensis, and here we've got a recently molted salmon pink bed eater, or the Lasiodora parahybana. So she's looking very good, just stretching herself out. A couple of females there, another Harida and a Aphonopelma crinorufum. And then, like I say, under here we've got a few things. We've got an Albostriatus, Rufilata, a few other things. Again, I'll put a list on the screen. This is my D. diamantinensis female, the one that I paired recently with my Chilobrachus wahini underneath, and the Vietnam silver was on the left there. Now this is the male shelf. These have now switched places with the P. muticus and that, so there's a few different males in there. M. robustum, Covariki pulchripes, and this one here is an Avicularia branchauscheni, is it? The Goliath pink toe, I think that one's called. So yeah, moving along, this is my next male shelf. That's a T. ocketi and T. apotheosis there, and then we've got a Brachypelma boemi and Hamari, and a D. diamantinensis at the front there, and an Aphonopelma samani in my old Actaeon male tank just sitting on the top there. Now this is a pair. This is a male in the plastic tank and female behind. You just can't see it at the moment. That's P. regalis. That's me hoping to get them paired, but if I'm honest, I cannot get enough food into her at the moment. This one here, you may see, is my Denopus, or Asian opus as it's called now. We've got my female M. robustum in this one here, and then sat next to a big tank that's just got a variety of stick insects, Heteropteryx and Sungaea and various things. Here we've got the Chilobrachus electric blue that I've made a video of recently, and this one is of the blue death venom beetles and the Hadrurus arizinensis. That's just the young one, the scorpion in there. Then moving up, we've got a couple of GBBs, Brachypelma boemi with a couple of slings on top. I think that's Hydrorhenius raja and Bacteria species black. This is my Chalcodes taking a stroll, and you can't see this one, but we've got an adult female Simani, a few arboreals, porkies, Flamingochilus rufus, and a couple of hatties. So yeah, that's that shelf. And this, I did forget, this is my sling tub. Now there's all sorts in here. Like you see, we've got about 15 in the little tub, and then a range, I think. There's probably about 20 different species there, I think, I'm not sure. Feeders at the end. And then as we move up, we've got the Racer Storphnacus, as I call it there, with my Dorii just behind. Now I did try and get a glimpse, but if I'm honest, I was holding my camera up and open over my head and open for the best, so I didn't really get the best footage. This one is my Cambridgei. Then we've got Sun Tiger, the Piaminia, and this is the enclosure for my Tigrina Wesselli. And then here on the end we've got something cool. This is my Damon Medius that I picked up from the BTS. And again, she's another one that molted first night in here. I say she, I'm not totally 100% on that, but yeah, this one's looking really good at the moment. So can't wait to see that one feed and grow, hopefully get a clip. And then as we move over, we've got my leopard gecko in the tank there. The light's all off because I was filming this of an evening. The light goes off about 9 o'clock. I think it was about 10:30 I was doing all this. And here we've got stick insects, Ramulus blue, Nichra rubeae. I think in this one we've got the Uricantha calcata, and some of the Black Beauty stick insects that I had from Terry and Leah. So yeah, that's a quick look around the room. We'll go probably a bit more in depth as time goes on with each individual species, but yeah, cheers, thanks for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, I'm well happy with things and the way things have worked out now. Like, yeah. I still need to get a table to go in sort of this space here where I'm currently sitting, but that's all something that'll come. I'm on Marketplace and places like that, just having a look, so no doubt that'll come pretty quickly in time. Hopefully by the next video we'll have a table here. I'll be working from that, like. But yeah, so that's my new room. That's a little look at some of the things that are now sitting in it, and I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Now next week we can get back to normal stuff, you know, like feeding and rehousing and things like that. But yeah, like I say, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You know where everything is if you want to subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Everything's downstairs, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. Ta-da.